Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nadia Adam. I'm a Vedic astrologer and psychic medium. Today we are going to talk about the energy update between 6th of August until 13th of August. I will add some small explanation about what's ever going on and happening right now in terms of economy and market, so it can gives you a better idea and glimpse what to expect and how to navigate the situation. All right. As usual, I will divide my explanation into several parts and the timestamp will be in description box along with my personal details if you're interested to book a personal reading with me. Okay, so as far as I heard and seen that the market crash is being like a trend, right? In the last few hours. Um, Once Mercury technically moved retrograde in the Magha, all right, or it's a sign of Leo. I just wanted to give a glimpse of how you can actually read the chart when it or how you can see the planetary placement when it comes to the economy or the global market. Okay, let us just pull an empty chart like this. All right, just let me give you a second. Let me delete this. Okay, so when it comes to a money and finance, in my opinion, it has three main houses that you need to be careful of. All right. I put a disclaimer. This is my own observation, my own teaching. All right. Different astrologer will have different view about it. Okay. But in my opinion, finance and money, you need to focus on the second house, seventh house, 10th house. 11th house, maybe you can say the last or the least, right? But you can say that these three houses playing quite important role when it comes to the finance. So when we say second house here, this mean the house of Taurus. This mean wherever Taurus in the chart, it will be significantly impactful, regardless of whatever your ascendant is. Where is your ascendant? What is going on with your chart? What is going on even in the country's chart, for example, right? We are predicting the economy of the country as overall, as a nation, right? It doesn't matter. Taurus, and then we have Libra, L, and we have Capricorn, which is, let's say, C. Okay, so these houses or this sign are significantly important when it comes to the business, money, and finance. When we talk about the planets, you have number one is Mercury. Mercury, okay? And then second thing you have is Venus. Maybe perhaps third thing is Jupiter, but in my opinion is very less. Jupiter is gives a blessing, abundant, but not necessarily means I will give you money. Okay. Mercury is natural significator of a business. Business for business doing bad, good, business, whatever, going on, what's happening with it. It will depend on Mercury transit, Mercury movement, moving backward and or forward of the year. You need to analyze how Mercury gonna act. Now, okay, some people have a business, right? But that not necessarily means they will make money out of it. So what's the factor that determined for me making money is Venus. Venus is money. Obviously, is natural ruler of the second house, natural ruler of the seventh house. Second house is money. Seventh house is people. Okay. We don't have people, we cannot do business, right? It's not like you open a shop in the desert, who gonna come to it? That's mean you need people here, you need transactions, correct? And then you have the 10th house, which is the business itself. Okay. Maybe you will tell me, Nadia, because it's the 10th house, is it has to do with Saturn? The answer is no. Saturn has to do with the structure and foundation of the business, but not necessarily means it will bring money or it doesn't bring money. It will give momentum or it doesn't give momentum. Because naturally, it's the planet that moves slow. That means gives things slow. I cannot depend on it in order for me to determine how strong or how weak the business is. I need fast moving planet, right? That means 1 week, for example, I'm making good sell. Another week, I'm not making good sell, right? This is how business is. Doesn't mean I need vocal planets that moves fast, that give me rapid money. okay, which is Mercury and Venus. Now, let us just now see of what exactly going on in the sky, right? So as we said, the Taurus house is important, and then we have Libra is important, and then we have Capricorn is important. Okay. Okay. So let us get back to our chart here. Give me 1 second. Here we go. The second house, we have it occupied already with Taurus, with Jupiter, all right? Add on that we have right now is Mars. So what's going on here? Whenever Jupiter sits in the particular house or particular site, it will definitely give some change, okay? Whether it's small change, big change, I don't know. But because I am a heavy planet, definitely I will give you something. Either it's good or bad, it's up to you, the way how you want to interpret that. That's what Jupiter says. Okay, because it's sitting in the sign of finance, in the house of finance from the Kalpurusha Kundali. That's why you can say, since Jupiter moved to the sign of Taurus and the economy, it keeps fluctuating. Actually, what I see, the performance of almost every country, at least where I live here in Asia, it keeps dropping because, or since Jupiter moves in Taurus. Okay, so that's mean Jupiter here is trying to change the way how we save money, for example, the way how I'm managing money, the way how we investing, which is in the good way. Again, Jupiter not gonna harm, but I may restrict something, or I either I restrict or either I give. So in this way right now, Jupiter will restrict us from investing money, right? That's why most of people they took off their money, right? Um, the way how we invest, the way how we budgeting ourselves, the way how we save. And because we have the factor here that Mars happening going it fall into the Taurus, all right? I think until September. Just give me 1 second here. Yes. Okay, until almost like next month. So it gives a rapid change in the house of finance. All right. Now you will tell, okay, what about Venus? Is Venus do mean what's going on with Venus here? Right, Venus right now it's a bit more comfortable, but it's been in so much pressure since it was in Cancer. Any planet sitting in Cancer get lazy. Okay, Cancer is a home, comfort zone, something that I just want to be in my own cocoon. Cancer is equal to cocoon. When you have a planet of money sitting in the cocoon, that means logically or common sense wise, people don't want to spend or the people don't want to take. It's just how it is. It's just sense of stagnation has been there. Right now, Saturn is already looking at it. That means it's already putting a lot of pressure and tension, despite like it's already in the sign of Leo. Despite it's already moved from Gandanta, it's either will go retrograde, but still, weakness is there. Okay, and after that, Venus will be moving also to the debilitated house, where Ketu is. Ketu is acting sometimes like a knife or like a cutting scissor. Meanwhile, also, Mercury will be back and forth in the Gandanta of Cancer and Leo. Again, with the governing of Saturn. Okay, Saturn means like I am watching you from the far and you better don't do mistakes. So people will be very careful in the spending money, purchasing things, for example, pulling up their saving, pulling up their investments and so on. People will be very scared to do any action at this stage. Yeah, which is what we can see globally, that people are kind of confused. Should I remove my investment or should I right now buying a stock, right? In my opinion, do not buy a stock right now until Mercury moves direct, which is, I think it will be around 28th. Okay, 28th of August, right? But again, it will move back again to this to the Gandanta because it's moving forward, right? So in my opinion, it may last this whole situation. It may last until like 2nd of October. So during this time, do not do any investment. Actually, from now, okay? Do not do any investment. Do not do any drastic action and decision when it comes to your business. Stand still, okay? Cut some cost if you have. Cut some investment if you have, which is you think is unnecessary and just wasting my money. Okay, the economy is quite critical, and some people who are talking about the war, there won't be any war in my opinion, because when we have a war, that's mean I need to have a significant activation, or you can say impulsiveness in activation related to Leo, Sag, and Aries. And so far we don't have that. You have particular certain nakshatra that can give the war, which I really do not think it will happen. And main factor of war is Mars. Mars, Jupiter, okay? Jupiter gives war, okay? Jupiter is a fighter. I'm fighting for my belief. And Ketu. Because Ketu start to tuck, I cut things because I don't care. I just want to fight for it. And at this stage, Ketu is in the earth sign. That's me nullifying the possibility of getting into war or any conflict. All right. Jupiter and Mars also right now is in the earth sign, which gives a very mild possibility to get into huge war. Maybe some fire shots here and there, which been happening. Okay. It's been happening throughout humanity, I guess. Okay. But it never set to be as big as, for example, World War One and World War Two. At least not right now. Okay. I think this whole week there is no much going on. It's just that Mercury will keep moving retrograde here in the sign of Leo. You will feel some sort of balance, some calmness to some extent. Whatever that level of lowness that we are at right now, it will stay there. And then maybe it will start to drop more when Mercury moves to Gandanta, which is, I think, around 22nd until 24th of August. Okay. So don't do anything. Okay. Stand still. Don't buy stocks right now. All right. If you want to buy a stock, okay, let's say you want to buy a stock, I want to just start my investment, then most probably I will tell you to go ahead and do it. Okay. Sorry, buy it starting from 22nd of August, because the prices will be dropped much more during this period, and this is gonna be like a jackpot. Okay. So until the 22nd until 24th, I believe. And then after that, it start to get a bit stable. Okay. Or maybe it will start to increase after that, gradually, slowly. Okay. So I hope it was helpful. I hope that everyone just please take care of yourself. Okay. Everything will be fine. It's just like a temporary phase. Okay. Hopefully, no much or no more drama gonna happen in future. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for listening. Wishing you to have a wonderful, beautiful week. Stay good and be good, and see you soon. Bye.